Nobody gives a fuck about you.
If you want to go inside, you'll have to wait until... What are you looking for? You'd better not disturb anyone here.
Ow!
She's sitting right outside the door. She can hear everything, but she don't dare interfere. Let her listen. Let them all listen. So turn over and shut your damned mouth.
No! Leave me alone, you pig! What was that?
What the fuck are you yanking my pizzle? I said get out.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm here for Adela.
For Adela? But I paid.
Don't call her a whore.
She fucks for money, you idiot.
Now you've fucked up.
Ah!
Oh my god! You murdered him! Why? Why would you do such a thing?
Have you any idea the shit I can land you in if I have a word with the bailiff?
The bailiff doesn't care about some whore.
Maybe, maybe not. He might care about your sodomy, though, if I give him an eyewitness account.
Fucking hell. What do you want from me?
Get out.
You'll pay me back for this.
Fuck. I don't need this shit. But you haven't heard the last of this, fucker. I'll cut your fucking throat for that.
What in God's name have you... Oh my God. Hedson will kill me. If
Maris,
the proprietor.
everything will be all right.
All right. You said that about Hinnick when you... And he ended up...
Leave this place. I'll help you.
What?
You don't have to live in this rat hole anymore.
Who gave you that up?
Johanka.
What Johanka are you talking...
She's from Skalitz, like me.
They all claim that.
But she really is.
How could you know that?
Because maybe the Virgin Mary...
What?
The Blessed Virgin started visiting Johanka.
Visiting?
Well, that's how Johanka put it.
But why would the Virgin choose her to...
It was only on account of her that the wounded from Skalitz got to Sasau. Although they did...
I heard they took them in at the monastery.
Johanka had to take care of them on her own. Most of them wouldn't have lived without her. Look, when I came to see her the first time, after Skalitz, she was destroyed. She could have just gone. But she didn't want to stop helping the others. It was Johanka who sent me to you. She had visions at night. And according to these visitations, she believes she has a duty to...
And you believe in the...
Yes, I believe.
I'd like to believe...
Well, why don't you try it then?
How? Like I should just drop everything here, pack...
Why not?
It's madness. Starting all over.
And why did you become
A prostitute.
Yeah.
If you're expecting to hear some touching tale about a poor... I didn't want a husband, and I needed money.
So just for money?
What do you think I do it for?
Well, yes. Money isn't...
So what else should I...
You can just find yourself a different...
Why? What's wrong with the one I have?
Haven't you ever thought of doing something different?
Like what?
Well, wouldn't you like to help the sick?
That's a lot of work, isn't it?
Yes. But you'd have nothing to be ashamed of.
I suppose not. I'm not sure. I don't...
What about when you get older? Do you think the men will still come to you?
That's true.
You can't go on like this forever. You could catch some nasty disease.
What do you know about such...
I've seen plenty, believe me. Maybe too much.
I try not to think too much.
Well, maybe you should. The apothecary in Rattay could tell you a lot about the ailments people come to him with.
You know, you might...
So you'll leave it?
But how?
Wouldn't you like to help in the infirmary at Sasau Monastery?
Would they let me?
You're a bath maid who knows something about healing. They'd be glad to have...
But where will I...
There, of course. It's modest, but you'll have everything you need.
I'm not used to much anyway.
See then? I reckon you've nothing...
All right.
We can go right now.
All right. I'll just say, Mother of God. I'm all in a flutter.
You're doing the right thing.
Goodbye.
I'll be with you, Henry.
I told you I wasn't done with you yet. I'll hang you up by the balls from the nearest tree, and then I'll get what I paid for that harlot.
Him up with. Just when I wanted to bend my
Get
nose. Enjoy this.
Come here, Kolin. You call that combat? Dear God. Go!
Ow!
Cut!
Take that!
Way off.
Ow!
Bugger!
Give up.
Go!
Will we keep...
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. It's you they were after, mostly.
Just a scratch or two. Those idiots didn't know who they were...
Good. The sooner we go, the better.
Let's go then.
God be with you.
We are. Give it a while and you'll be happy here.
Oh, Henry. I'm starting to have a...
I'm sure you will. Johanka will take...
You know, you're the first one to do something for me. Without unless... if you wanted.
Anyone of...
Oh, thank you, Henry. Henry!
I went to Ledetko like you asked.
And?
You were right. Turned out well with Adela. I persuaded her to leave her trade. She's here for you.
That's great news.
I promised her you take care of her, and I brought her here. She'll help you take care of the sick and injured, like you...
You did a great job. Of course I'll take care of her.
And how are things going here?
Much the same as always. But, Matthias, there's these...
Troublemakers?
Aye. While you were gone, some thugs came here and kicked around the gifts that people...
Oh?
I didn't see them at it. But there's some... And whenever I go into town...
Take liberties how?
No. They just... And when someone comes to see me, maybe...
A word? I'll give him such a hiding, they'll be a...
Oh no, Henry. I'll be...
I just can't.
Alright, I'll do...
Goodbye.
Tempt them into all sorts of things. God be with...
Don't play games with me.
Begging your pardon, but...
Get the hell out of here, and leave Johanka and everyone else...
Ah, we'd love to oblige, but...
Don't fuck with me. You leave Johanka alone, or I'll straighten out that crooked face of yours.
All right, easy now. No need to get...
For now. But if you as much as look sideways at Johanka again...
Sure, we get it.
I dealt with those troublemakers.
Thanks, Henry. I thought they'd never... You didn't...
Do you think Sir Sebastian von Berg is interested in dealing with some heck...
True. He wouldn't want any coarse language. Listen, there's some merchants staying at the... Would you go with me to see? I know those thugs are gone, and it should be safe...
Of course I'll go.
Pavel of Kolin, I believe you were asking for me?
Thank you for coming, Johanka. I hope you're not offended by this meeting. I apologize, but I feel a little confused in your presence. It's your preaching. In truth, I don't know whether I'm speaking to you or...
Quite the Madonna is our Johanka. All she's missing is an infant in her arms.
And a blue cloak and a halo? No, I believe the Blessed Virgin speaks through, just like Henry's miraculous wit speaks through him. What is it you wanted to see me about?
Divine Providence led me back to Sasau after many years, and by the same grace I heard the words you preached, and my eyes were opened.
Just as the Blessed Virgin wanted.
I've encountered many things in my life, but I never before heard a true prophetess speak. And you're right. It came to me that it was time for me to make amends from, and I decided to do some deed for the common.
You speak very eloquently, Pavel, though a bit
I notice you have an armed escort with you.
Henry is my protector, helper, and good friend. Because not everyone in Sasau hears the words.
This may be yet another ray of divine providence. You see, I'm looking for someone with an adventure, someone who would find some wealth that I lost, and donate it all to...
Aha! Henry...
Is that so, Henry?
You won't find a more adventurous soul.
You speak boldly. Johanka, I'd like to thank you kindly for your visit.
If you feel we've said all that needs to be said...
So,
Johanka is an exceptional person with an important mission.
it's a great honor that Our Lady chose her. For her and for us.
If we were only 1/10 as humble as she, eh?
Anyway, what is it you want?
It's like this. In the last year of Emperor Charles's reign, I came here, but it didn't turn out entirely as planned, and I was obliged to hide some of my money. Who would even imagine that in the ruins of an old settlement lies... I tried to go and recover it myself, and I can be glad that I didn't pay for that.
Yes. You look like you were mauled by a pack of
The truth is even more absurd. I simply lost my footing and tumbled. No doubt another divine sign that I ought to leave the search to...
Your guardian angel must have had his work cut out, keeping you from running into Cuman. Where is this treasure of yours?
I'll describe the way there. You can enter the woods between the quarry and the marshland. There's a small stream that flows into the river. Following it upstream seems simple enough, but actually it took me a lot. As I already said, I tripped and rolled quite a way down, after which as if that weren't enough, I lost my hat.
Well, maybe it'll still be there. Unless it's been devoured by some...
Who knows? If you should find it, you're welcome to have it. Anyway, at the point where I fell, there's a forest track that joins. If you follow it closely, and you'll need to keep your eyes peeled, you'll come upon the ruins of a...
Right, quarry, stream, path, ruin.
Actually, I'd rather you made the donation for me. I'm in no shape for running around now. Meanwhile, I'll give some thought to who we shall donate the money.
Well, how could I refuse a pleasant stroll in the countryside?
You are indeed an adventurous soul, Henry. As I recall, I hid there not only a large amount of groschen, but also something else. Nothing valuable, just a dagger which will be rusty by now. Good luck, Henry.
Poaching, are we?
No, I'm on guard against Quumos here.
Oh, on the lookout for...
Aye, the whole countryside's full of them.
Oh, I can't say I've smelt any...
You haven't got a nose for 'em. Quip like a mouldy foot rub.
Is there some abandoned...
Aye, at the end of the trail through the woods. I saw some mercenaries going there not long ago. That ain't my style there. I'm more of a sneak.
What's so
There's a lot of lairs and dens. Valuables left by hand.
I don't, but I...
Even the branches whisper.
Here at last. I'll have to comb the whole place. The bold knight, Sir Sebastian. I suppose I should tell him about it. Dead and looted.
Vicinato! Lasagna! Ritke!
Riadó! Ott van egy a szemetek közül!
Nicsak! Vigyázz! Itt az ellenség!
Pavel's stash must be somewhere else. Here it is. Groschen and a dagger. So I went looking for that stash.
And how did you get on?
There really was money there, and quite a lot of it. When you were talking about donating the money for the common good, what...
The Virgin Mary chose Sasau as the place to reveal her message, didn't she? You don't have to go any further than the... Both places carry the same weight for me. The important thing is, I know Bailiff Hashek or Father Fabian will...
Wouldn't you say Johanka's infirmary?
Certainly. But its financial affairs are handled by the monastery, which has a very poor...
Then you can go and explain to Johanka and the wounded yourself that they'll suffer on just because...
That's not how I meant it. It's just that... As a Kolin councillor, I had a certain property dispute with...
And you'd let my former Skalitz neighbours and Do you really think the Overseer would give them nothing when it's his duty?
I'd rather the Rathaus or the church had the money. God be with you.
Young Zmolla.
What?
Zmolla's the one responsible for all the thefts and death. He's
Sweet.
dead. I killed him in self-defense.
So is that the end of it, dude?
It looks that way. Leszek was helping him, but he's dead. So
God bless. Even so, we'll have to
I have a gift of money for Johanka's infirm.
Johanka's, I'd like to remind you that the infirmary belongs... But of course, as long as no other Who is the donor?
The donation is from Pavel of Kolin.
Indeed. I've heard that he has openly objected to how we handle the monastery's assets.
I managed to convince him a donation to the monastery would be beneficial.
Really? Sounds unlikely.
All of this.
It's not any great amount, but I must express my gratitude. On behalf of the whole SAS... Take care.
I did what you asked. I donated the money for...
Thank you.
I gave it all to the monastery overseer. I'm sure...
Perhaps in the end you did the best thing. Even if it's only a gesture that... Thank you. It was an honor to meet an honorable, selfless... God be with you.
Farewell, Pavel.
Take care.